The holidays start here at Kroger with a variety of options to celebrate traditions old and new. You could do a classic herb-roasted turkey or spice it up and make turkey tacos. Serve up a go-to shrimp cocktail or use Simple Truth wild-caught shrimp for your first Cajun risotto. Make creamy mac and cheese or a spinach artichoke fondue from our selection of Murray's cheese. No matter how you shop, Kroger has all the freshest ingredients to embrace all your holiday traditions. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, so if I get distracted, it's because I'm currently going through my PlayStation right now trying to install some games. So bear with me, alright? But at the same time, I do feel like I have, an idea of what I want to talk on, and I don't have to be messing up left and right and things. But anyways, I wanted to talk on, people just being on the internet talking about other people. Gossiping, pretty much, right? The thing is this. I get if it's like a career where it's like you have to, talk on people like, if it's like some news stuff, right? You're not really giving off your personal opinion on things, but it's just some news stuff, right? Okay, that's cool. That's chill. But why I'm more so doing this podcast episode is because I've been seeing a lot of people on the internet talking about this girl. She's this singer. I think her name is like Georgia Smith. I think that's how you pronounce her name. The Smith part, but the beginning part, her first name, yeah, I can't confirm if Georgia is the proper way of saying it. But anyways, so I guess some time ago, she was, I don't know, like, I don't really want to say, like, oh, she was, like, smaller and now she's bigger. Like, I don't want to word it like that. But let's just say, her appearance has changed, throughout the years and stuff, right? Nothing wrong about that. It's like, it's okay for a person's appearance to change. If a person want to gain weight, let them gain weight. If a person want to lose weight, let them lose weight. It ain't even on some stuff where it's like, we gotta let them do it. No. It's their choice. It's their decision. If they want to lose weight, gain weight, that is their choice and decision. Now, what confuses me is that a lot of people are on the internet talking about this woman's appearance. And a lot of these people, they're hiding behind their, social media accounts. They want to sit down and talk about this woman, say everything that they need to say about this woman. But it's like, you guys sit down and think about it. Where is it getting you in life? How far are you going in life if you're sitting around talking about another person's appearance? Like, that's something that I never even understood about me. Like, when me being a content creator and stuff, and I see so many times, like, where people, they sit around and they want to talk about my appearance. Like, they want to leave comments like, oh, you ugly, your hair is messed up, oh, this and that. And I'm thinking to myself, like, bro, am I supposed to cry? Like, am I supposed to, like, feel sad or something? Look, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't feel I don't feel anything when somebody talks about my personal appearance. So, but even, like, from that to a person's career choices to just whatever it is, it's like people feel like that they need to have some sort of say-so in it. Why? For what? How? My thing is this. You talking on what I got going on in my life, my circle. How is that making you, like, progress in anything? Like, people don't sit down and they don't take the time to think about that type of stuff. And then they wonder why they're still in the same situation that they was in, like, years ago. Like 10, 20, 30 years ago, however long. But it's like, look at somebody, all right, you know what? Somebody as a prime example. Look at Wendy Williams. Now, Wendy Williams, hold on for a second. I need to turn off because I'm trying to preserve my battery life in my PlayStation controller and stuff. So, but anyway, somebody like Wendy Williams, she's somebody where I feel like that, no, if there's anybody that I'm going to use as an example, it's going to be her. It's going to be overall, like, how her whole lifestyle went about and stuff. I mean, this woman was on top of the world, had a talk show, but the thing was this, though. if there was anybody, like, I remember when my sister, when she started watching Wendy Williams, I don't think she watches her, well, she doesn't have a TV show, but I think when she did at one point, like the last few years or something, when she had a TV show, I don't think my sister was watching her, but I remember it was like, she was kind of blowing up, Wendy Williams. And of course, like, a lot of people had took notice of her. I didn't even really know who she was. I do remember just, like, yeah, the times when my sister would sit down and watch her. That would be the only time I would hear anything about her, right? So anyways, as the time progressed on, I started knowing more and more and more about her. And I mean, she, like, the stuff that this woman would say, I mean, she made some comments about Beyonce. I think I was just not, it wasn't too long ago I was talking on Wendy Williams and all the people that she done beef with and things. But, like, the two that I remember where it's like, fam, you're going after two of the, like, biggest artists in the world. Like, one's no longer here with us, but they still got a strong fan base. And one, I'm like, fam, you do not want to say anything bad about this artist to anybody, okay? Like, this, no. I'm saying, like, all right, and the two artists is Tupac and Beyonce. Beyonce's audience, like, Tupac, their audience would just look at you and just be like, hey, yo, this dude's weird, man. Beyonce's audience, though, her fan base, you remotely say anything bad. I should just put it to the test one day and just overall see how much hatred I get. Because I know for a fact, if I were to come out in some, like, let's say if I were to do, like, a whole, like, documentary about, like, oh, Beyonce is a bad artist and things, and just say all these different things about her, oh my god. Bro, I would be getting crazy amounts of hate, okay? There would probably be Beyonce fans threatening me. So that's why Beyonce, look, she's somebody where you just got like her by default. Even if you don't be listening to her music like that, if a Beyonce fan, it's honestly, no, like, there's this movie called The Invasion of the Body Snatchers. I swear they could route that movie and call it The Invasion of the Beyonce Snatchers, but Beyonce fan snatchers. Cause this whole world is nothing but a bunch of Beyonce fans. If you remotely just go out in public and then people, they walk up on you and be like, you like Beyonce? Like, I might listen to a song here and there, but I don't really like her that much. They're like, nope, take them away, put them in that factory. You're going to listen to 10 hours of Beyonce, and after that 10 hours, if you don't like her, you're going to listen to 24 hours, and you're just going to keep listening to her music until you like her music, okay? So yeah, Beyonce, she's somebody where it's like, nah, don't go after her unless you're like, if you know how to fight and like about fan control and stuff, then okay. But if not, yeah, bro, keep your personal opinion to yourself, okay? So, but anyways, but no, like, she made some comments about her, and then I think she made some comments about Tupac, like, he was SA'd in prison and stuff, and I'm thinking to myself, like, fam, were you there? That's one thing where it's like when they want to talk on stuff thinking that they know about it, and they're just going based off of like whatever, other experiences or stuff that they've heard from others, and then they want to pinpoint somebody at that same, like, having them enduring that same moment, okay? I don't think I used that enduring the right way. Okay, but regardless, y'all know what I'm talking about. But anyways, it's like, no, she tried to like make it seem like that Tupac went through whatever she heard around and stuff, and it's like, fam, you don't know what that man went through in prison. So it's like, how are you going to start some rumor like that? For what? Why? For what reason? So that's why I'm like, yeah, it's, it's stuff like that. And the thing is this, when you look at Wendy Williams now, look at all the stuff that woman's going through. She had had like a nasty she had a nasty divorce. Husband cheated on her. She was facing all this controversy and backlash. She passed out on TV and people was making memes and jokes about it. I'm saying, like, this woman could not catch a break. And when you sit down and you think about that stuff, then it's like, why? Why couldn't she have not caught a break? What was she doing in her life to where she couldn't have caught no break? She burnt a lot of bridges. She talked about people that is like, fam, why are you even talking about them? That's something that I just, like, I guess, like, if we're sitting down and we're randomly like talking or whatever, and then somebody, starts off a conversation where it's like, oh, did you hear about such and such? And I'm like, nah, what happened? And they're all like, oh yeah, this happened, that happened. Like, if that's stuff that I know, like I can like see that somewhere and can confirm it, then okay. But if not, if you're just on, because like I feel like for the most part I can tell when a person is starting a rumor, and then when somebody's like telling me the truth and things, because a lot of the times it's like and if the thing is this, and then if I don't know that, I'm like, I'll just ask the person that's being talked about and things. I'm one of those types of people where it's like I ask and I'm like, oh yeah, I heard that you're like I don't know, like you're a WWE wrestler or something, and that person's looking at me like, bro, what? No, what? Who told you that? I'm like, oh, I just heard that around. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, yeah, that's on some stuff. But I don't think that's like a bad thing to say about somebody. I guess like maybe if it's like if I'm talking to a woman and it's I'm like, oh yeah, somebody told me. But I don't think I wouldn't come out and say no stuff like that. Like if I'm talking to somebody and they're like, oh yeah, I heard you strip and you have food get thrown at you at the same time, so it's like people just out here throwing hot dogs at you while stripping. I'm like, what's that? Yeah, that's not something that I bring up to some. I usually let them bring that up to me, and then I'm like, oh, yeah, I heard about that. I was like, yeah, okay, I just needed that, to be confirmed, because yeah, that's a weird lifestyle. But at the same time, I'm like, hey, we live in a world where weird to others is normal to those like individuals and stuff. So that's why, like, as I get older, I learn more and more every day. Like, you just gotta accept people in the environment that they're in. Like, for an example, people that have OnlyFans. Okay, yeah, let's talk on that. It's like, yeah, at one point in time I looked at it and was all like, hey, like that's something I just don't get. I don't understand. I still don't really get it or understand it. But at the same time, you make a lot of money from it. And guess what world we live in? We live in a world where every corner that we turn, we're either paying a bill, paying for a service, paying for food, paying for water, sitting there paying for air, bro. Oxygen, okay? Like, bro, I'm telling you, we live in a world where everything surrounding us, okay? I'll never forget, I went to Lowe's and they were selling a bag of rocks. Rocks. You can go anywhere in this world and collect some rocks. They are selling bags of rocks. When I saw that, that's when I think it had hit me. Like, it's finally snapped in my head, like, hey, yo, stuff really be out here costing money. Like, dang, all right, well, I guess, yeah, people out here buying bags of rocks. I'm like, bro, I'm telling you, if that's the business, then hey, you know what? Let that be a business. But you know what? It's like, I can't even be mad at the person for like, selling bags of rocks. It's like, no, you're thinking smart. You're all like, bro, I'm pretty sure. Cause like, no, if a person, they need like rocks, like if they're, doing some renovations to their front yard, and then there's an area of their yard where it requires rocks and stuff. I'm saying they go to Lowe's rather than like, oh, well, let me go to the beach or try to like go. There's like Lowe's is selling a bag of rocks for like how much does a bag of rocks cost? Let me see something real quick. Bag of rocks price. They got you could go to the Ace Hardware store and get you some rocks. Oh no, they sell rocks at Lowe's. Those are some nice looking rocks too. Ooh, those are some glow in the dark rocks, pebble stones. Bro, how much does that cost? $13? Nah, I might have to get me a bag of oh no, the ratings aren't really all that good. What them ratings looking like? Not what I expect. I purchased these to put in my some urn, thinking 200 pieces would be great. I was wrong. Each bag is 100 pieces, I assume. I didn't count them. Barely cover the top of the urns. I wanted them to help wait, but they still look dope though. I'm like, nah, man, that's something where I'm like, bro, I might have to buy me some glow in the dark rocks and stuff. That's actually kind of sick looking. Oh, and then you could put it where like with the plants and stuff. Oh, and then in the light, even in the light, they still look nice, bro. I might buy these I might buy these and then go and just get like a glass vase and then just put it like at my windowsill and then just have it where they're like just there, just sitting there and stuff. Cause that looks sick. That actually looks sick in things. Like, nah, man, I'm about to buy me some glow in the dark. Okay, so it's, and that's the funny thing is this. That's usually when it's like what it'll take in order for you to just finally accept something, you know, where it's like you see something that you like and then you're like, oh, well, I can understand now, like, why and things, but yeah, it's like, no, and it's just, bro, I'm telling you, it's like stuff like, OnlyFans, for an example, where it's like, you know, you, at one point in time, you're looking at it, it's all like, that's dumb, that's stupid, you know, it's like, that's something I'm like, I don't get that, I don't get why somebody will pay to, you know, just see somebody in a revealing whatever, you know. And then when you start seeing people making like 10, 20, 60 million dollars off of it, then it's like, dang, bruh, like that's how much money you making, and what you doing on there? Like, all I'm doing is posting my feet. And I'm like, bro, you mean to tell me all I gotta do is take my sock off, okay, hold my phone at an angle where my feet, my whole size 10 foot, okay, is being shown, and people are going to pay money for that? They're all like, yeah, there's been at times where people have sent me like $200-$300 just to get like a 10-minute video of my foot. I'm like, bro, I will literally go all above and beyond. I would do a whole movie surrounding my foot, okay? If I know I'm gonna be making money like that, I'll do a whole like 2.5-hour movie, okay, surrounding my foot. If I know I'm gonna be making millions, okay? I'm saying, like, look, we live in a world where it's like we gotta start accepting things, but it's like sitting around talking about stuff and it ain't getting you nowhere. And it's like, yeah, it's things like that where it's like, you know, if you actually sat down and took the time to understand stuff, you wouldn't have to sit around and talk about it in a negative way, all right? So, but anyways, and that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. Stay tuned for the next episode, and peace.